MMORPGs are like such a big gamble that I don't think a lot of publishers are willing to take that risk.
Renell is not wrong here. MMOs are a big gamble, and I played a lot of MMOs from free to paid, like RuneScape, MapleStory, Final Fantasy XIV, PSO2, Black Desert, Doofus, Gunzu, Wonderland Online, and so much more. I played too many games. Look at my backlog account. Ugh. But back to the topic. MMOs aren't growing and they aren't innovative enough. Like Renell said, devs are not willing to make the gamble of making ambitious MMOs or even publishing them. MMOs need to make the next step and they need to stop trying to sell the World of Warcraft killer or Final Fantasy XIV killer. We have our big MMOs, Final Fantasy XIV, WoW, ESO, and Guild Wars 2. They have all the charm and they do something better than the others, and they have their audience, and more or less, they are the same thing. And any of those killer MMOs usually die or have a very small fan base. A new MMO for me that I was excited for but was let down was Chrono Odyssey, and don't even get me started on that game, and it's not even out yet. We need to start making new innovations in MMOs, like Ashes of Creation that was mentioned before. It's one of those MMOs that I think will be the next step. But the question is, will it be fun? Ashes sounds cool on paper. If you've been following the game, then you know that there is so much cool stuff to be in the game, like taking over a node and leveling it up, and then it goes from an open field to a camp, and then you work on it more and it becomes a city, and then it becomes a kingdom. People can govern kingdoms, you can set up trades with one another. The social parts in that game sound amazing and very interactive, and that's the kind of things that we need in MMOs, and that's what's gonna make it cool. And we have seen games like this in the past, like Star Wars Galaxies and EVE Online. Like, I'm trying to live a second life in an MMO. No, not that Second Life. If new MMOs come out and they don't make some new innovative changes or have a staying player base, they might shift on what MMOs mean or even play like. Like Where Winds Meet, where you can play the game entirely solo, you can matchmake with your friends, or you can matchmake with random players for certain fights. Even Final Fantasy XIV has been making changes too. A lot of the old dungeons are, instead of matchmaking, you have the option of bringing NPCs, aka Trust, to fill in the slots for you, and you can just play uninterrupted. So in a sense, in Final Fantasy XIV, you can play the entirety of 14 solo except for certain fights like Alliance raids. But even then, content has to keep coming. With a new game, if there isn't a bunch of content, a game will be dropped fast. Unlike Where Winds Meet, you can be at the story cap and still have things to do. Even games like Warframe, there are 10 years worth of content and they tend to update very regularly. And that's where I believe games like Soulframe might be okay. I mean, this is Digital Extreme we're talking about. I've been trying the preludes for a while for Soulframe, and it's okay. Definitely needs more polish, and once they got their bells and whistles intact, it's gonna be a great game. But where do you think MMOs stand? Are we stuck with what we got? Or do you think that there is gonna be a game that will change the industry in the works? Be sure to follow my channel for more gaming content and conversations.